Hello, welcome to this Crypto Professor video on Pocket. Now, around about a year ago, I provided an overview and a introduction to Pocket on this channel. Back then, Pocket was a very unknown interest earning service for cryptocurrency users. The service was very, very new. It had only been launched a few months when I first reviewed it. Now, however, it has been quite a development. There's been a number of changes. They have a new website, they're offering new products and new tokens. And this is the first of 3 videos that I'm going to be covering the developments of Pocket over the last 12 months. Now, I've been using Pocket for that time. It's a very good product. There are certain caveats you have to understand while using it to make sure you get the most out of it, and I'll be explaining those a little bit later on today. However, from a security standpoint, I'm very, very satisfied, very happy. They use offline storage, they have two-factor authentication, everything feels very secure. If you invest over $9,000, you do need to do KYC. So they are a KYC registered entity. For that reason, they're not going down the DeFi route of not offering any KYC, which means they're unlikely to, get shut down if the authorities decide that, investments in non-KYC registered entities aren't useful anymore. The team is multidisciplinary, and I'm going to be demonstrating how that multidisciplinary team actually works and benefits Pocket towards the end of this video. But I just wanted to start by demonstrating how you can actually generate a return from cryptocurrencies using Pocket in 2 unique ways. The first way is a very simple savings account, which generally offers returns between 5 and 15% on crypto, and that is just a straight line investment product. You lock your product away for 30 to 90 days, etc., and you're able to generate a return that is fixed in terms of generating the actual cryptocurrency. The other one is an options-based product where you're able to either look for the market to increase or decrease, and I'll be explaining that a little bit later on today. So if we just have a look at how Pocket has grown over the last 12 months, they've had almost $97 million of savings to date, and currently in the platform it's earning $25 million with an average interest rate of 91%. Now, for a fixed product, that's actually really good, and I'll be explaining as to why that is as high as it is. For obviously DeFi users, that might seem a little bit low, but that is not. That is an aggregate figure of all the fixed interest products that are offered. It's not going to fluctuate tremendously. Okay, so if you're used to DeFi products fluctuating a lot and having very, very high interest rates one day and then dropping the next, that's not likely to happen with this on a average basis. But on an individual basis, it may do, and it's all based on the volatility, as options products usually are. So if I just log into my account, you can see what I've been up to. $2,700 of interest earned so far since I started using this around a year ago. To be fair, I haven't really been using it in the last 9 months for reasons I'll explain a little bit later. It's not particularly useful for when tokens have breakouts. It's very, very good for flat, stable markets. But if you are going to be token trading on breakouts, then you're going to be getting a return for sure, but you're also going to be limiting yourself in terms of what you can actually generate. But I'll explain a little bit about that later. So these are the tokens that are actually invested through Pocket, quite a variety. And you can actually look at as many different types of tokens as you like. Since I first did a video on Pockets, they have added obviously BTC and BSC. There are plans in the pipeline to add XRP, Sol, Tron, and several other networks. They are really keen on wanting to be able to offer the majority of token platforms through Pocket. So let me just have a look at the 2 different outcomes. So this is the simple saving, the straight line lending. Okay, so Bitcoin 5.25 over 14 days. Binance Coin 7.25, 14 days, etc. You can see the rates vary. Tether, okay, 11% over 14 days. So generally speaking, the rates are good. They're not out of this world, but they are good for a savings product. And you can obviously look through all the different types of cryptocurrencies that they offer through this, with obviously their lockup periods. And as I say, security for this platform, very, very good. All the investments are stored offline, and the security, two-factor authentication, etc., is satisfactory for me. Then there's the structured saving. Okay, now this is where things get a little bit complicated, and this is where it's like an option-based product. So I'm going to show you what theoretically would have happened if you'd gone for the most popular APY at the moment, 2,844% per annum, a weekly rate of 6.7%. Now these are refreshed every single day at 24 hours at 7 a.m. UK time, UTC. So every single day, a new token will theoretically appear at the top of this platform. You need to invest that token for a week to get the return. So effectively, what you're doing with this product is you are betting effectively that the token price is either going to remain within 10% of its current price when you enter it, or it's going to drop by more than 10% and vice versa. So if you choose this one, you're looking for the strike price basically, which is the price you enter, is going to be 110% of whatever the price you started with. So if I was to pick Mithril, okay, and look at that now, okay, this morning, it would have been something about 5 cents or so, okay, and that would have been locked in at 7 a.m. this morning, okay. Now, if I had locked my tokens away at that point, today, now I'd be looking at it and going, wow, I missed out on, 200% gain theoretically, okay. So I basically gained 10% because that's probably pretty much guaranteed, probably that 10% gain. But I also lost 190%. So you do have to be very careful. However, if you've been doing it, for a few months, okay, you would have actually, made quite a lot of return on your Mithril, okay? So it's all based on the volatility. The volatility is probably going to skyrocket on this token now. So I would expect the volatility, the actual APY, to actually increase even higher than this, just because these rates of return are based on the overall volatility of the underlying asset. Okay, so if you've been doing this, since July and August, you would have been generating a very healthy return. It's just this one situation that will catch you out every so often that you just need to be prepared for if you are going to use Pocket for the long term. Okay, it's the thing that generates the return. It's the options-based protocol. It's not, indicative of Pocket itself. It's just the way the platform and the financial instrument, which is very popular in mainstream finance, operates. Okay, because you always have the option to continue it, or you always have the option to sell out and take your profit at the deadline. Okay, so people who are investing today would now be waiting for 7 days, 7 a.m. In 7 days' time, to either collect their profits, okay, or automatically restake. And that's something that they do offer as well. You can automatically restake. So if I wanted to start this, all I do is put my Mithril in here. I'd have a maturity date of the 28th of November. Today is the 20th, so that's going to be 7 days' time. And I would click next. It's not going to allow me to input anything because I don't have any Mithril on this, okay. But then you would be able to choose what you actually wanted to stake it in. Do you want to stake it in Mithril? Do you want to have a payout in the token, or do you want to have the payout in a stable coin? Okay. The opposite, if you wanted now to actually pretty much guarantee that you're going to be buying some Mithril on a pullback, you could use the strike price of 91%. So that would mean that whatever the price is at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, the strike price, i.e. the price it converts in either to a stable coin or remains as the crypto, is going to be 91% of whatever the price is tomorrow morning. Okay, so if the price stays fairly static, you're going to be generating additional cryptocurrency. If the price drops, then you're going to be offered the opposite of what you invest. So if you invest the crypto, you're going to be offered the stablecoin, whatever it is, Tether, USDT, or TUSD, True USD, or you're going to be offered the cryptocurrency if the price remains where you expect it to. Okay, so you've got to use a certain amount of technical analysis in this. And obviously, if movements like this today, which is why I've picked this one, technical analysis really can't help you with dramatic movements like this. This is probably a result of some news. I don't actually follow this particular project, but I would imagine that something has triggered this to move to its almost all-time high. I actually haven't been back far enough yet, all-time high, and that's actually ricocheted off of that all-time high and is now supported around that region. It could break through, could go higher, or could come lower. This is not about technical analysis. This is about pockets. But I hope you can understand Why this can actually be really good in a static based token. Okay, so something that's not going to likely to move very quickly. So for example, something like CRO, I would expect it to see up here at the moment. OMG is obviously here because that's been fairly volatile recently. There's a lot of altcoins at the moment that are very volatile. BAT, basic attention token, is also very volatile, but you need to make sure that you're happy with the outcome before you enter into the contract, because once it's initiated, you can't stop it. Okay, they will, and these protocol will actually pay out. It's a put option, so it will pay out at that strike price and at that time, and you can obviously use 4 different stable coins: USDT, USDC, BUSD, and TUSD, with more on the way, I'm told. So in terms of the platform, that is generally it, basically. It's a very straightforward platform to use once you understand how it operates and how it works. The people behind it are a group of financial experts. They have a lot of experience in mainstream finance, in the mainstream world. Just a couple of names for you: to Citigroup, General Electric, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Microsoft, and Nomura. Okay, so there's a lot of systems that are going into this platform that are coming from mainstream economics and mainstream financial services. They're just slanted towards cryptocurrency, okay, which is where the option comes from. Okay, the core benefits of Pocket are provided by Bastion Trading Team. Okay, and they came together in 2015. They do have a website, and you can have a look at that. And they actually run 2 protocols through this system. And they actually have 2. POKKET is obviously one of them, and which we've been looking at, and there's another one as well that you can look at if you want to. But basically, they are available on LinkedIn if you'd like to reach out to them, which is good. Okay, they're not hiding anonymously as some DeFi projects do, and they're very happy to have a conversation if you do want to reach out to them through their website to make sure that you can answer any questions that you might have about how everything works through this system. So I hope you can now understand how Pocket could help you to generate a higher return than perhaps you're used to with your investments. If you have any questions, please reach out to me in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any. And also look out for the DeFi product, which is coming for Pocket over the next few weeks. I'll be providing a video in that shortly. But for now, happy trading. I'm delighted to announce Crypto Professor Plus, which includes the Crypto Professor Intro Investor Program. There are 3 tiers with Crypto Professor Plus: Crypto Curious, Crypto Confident, and Crypto Convinced. Each tier has been specifically tailored to give the crypto enthusiast the tools and resources they need in order to succeed on their crypto journey and make maximal profits. The first tier, Crypto Curious, is more of a thank you. If we produce a video or make a video that you enjoy, or gives you some profit, or provides some technical analysis for you that you might not have considered otherwise, then you can say thanks on this tier. This tier introduces the loyalty badges, which work through every single tier on this structure. Those loyalty badges are new, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, and 2 years. And you can upgrade at any time and keep your subscription the same. So for example, if you're a member for 6 months and you decide to upgrade to the next tier, you will keep that loyalty badge. On this tier, you also get a priority response to comments and also get a shout out in any video requests that you make in the comments section. So you can ask questions and also get answers quicker through this tier. The second tier, Crypto Confident, is more about priority for technical analysis. Do you enjoy looking at charts and having them explained to you? And do you enjoy taking out your crypto and putting it back in and making money through volatility? This tier might be for you. On this tier, you can access an exclusive monthly Q&A and AMA, Ask Me Anything, with other crypto enthusiasts and myself to ask me any questions you might have about crypto. You can also access the all-new TA videos instantly without any delay or adverts. So you can actually get the TA you need instantly without having to wait any time at all, and actually implement the TA straight away without having to have a delay, adverts, or anything else. You can also access exclusive bonus video content on this tier, which will be updated from time to time, which includes deep dives into relevant crypto projects and also explanations about different types of TA that are not mainstream and differ from the consensus. The top tier is Crypto Convinced, which is comprehensive crypto. On this tier, you can complete the 7-module Intro Investor program, which includes a certificate. This 117 video course includes 37 demonstrations and over 80 explanation videos. It's 12.5 hours long and spread over 14 weeks. This tier also includes no videos with adverts. None of the channel's videos will have any adverts if you are on this tier. I'm delighted to announce on this tier also a world first. You can offset your crypto carbon roughly 5 tons per year per member, or the equivalent of planting 144 trees for every subscriber. You can also be interviewed and access interviews with other crypto experts if you have a story that you'd like to tell. So once again, I'm delighted to announce Crypto Professor Plus with the Crypto Curious, Crypto Confident and Crypto Convinced offering, enabling you to get more out of your cryptocurrency.